Hey everybody, it's Christine, and today I want to talk to you about the difference between compromise and sacrifice. This is something I came up against last week. So first, as usual, a story. So I have had a very busy month. I've been traveling a lot. I've been up in LA, back in San Diego, and last week I started to get sick. And I pride myself on someone that doesn't really get sick. I take very good care of myself. I know what to do when I start to feel sick. But this just took me down, and I ended up getting a really bad sinus infection and ear infection. And by last Sunday night, I had lost my voice, and I was still shooting the next day. And Monday night I get up and I work all day. And at the end of the day, I was like, oh my gosh, I am really sick. The next day I had to fly. I was supposed to get on a plane to go give 2 keynotes in Omaha. Thought about canceling it, but I really wanted to go, and I also really wanted to honor my commitment. And I knew that I would be putting the meeting planner and everybody at the conference and all the people that were coming to see me speak at a massive inconvenience, and they would have had a major expectation hangover. So I went to urgent care. I've actually never been to urgent care, thank goodness. I've been very blessed. And the doctor said to me, listen, if you want to fly tomorrow and if you want to be able to speak on Wednesday, you're gonna need a steroid shot and antibiotics. And I was like, because one of my core values is health, and I have the belief system that antibiotics aren't that great. I know what they do to our gut flora. A steroid shot sounded really scary to me. And so basically what he was proposing really went against a lot of my belief systems. And I said to him, I just need a moment. I need a moment to reflect. And so he's like, okay, kind of gave me that, you're a weird LA holistic lady, and left the room. And I just went inside and I really asked my body, and I asked myself, what's really in my highest good? And what my body really wanted was to feel better. And I knew that I was just trying to prove something by resisting the assistance of Western medicine. And so I said yes to the steroid shot and antibiotics, and within an hour I felt better. And honestly, I would not have been able to get on that plane and give those 2 keynotes had I not really taken the assistance of Western medicine. I also made the agreement with myself that after I finish this round of antibiotics, I'm going to be very proactive about rebuilding my gut flora, because I know that's a really important value of mine. And so the reason I share this story is I was up against the line between compromise and sacrifice. I really thought for a second that I'd be sacrificing all my values and sacrificing my belief systems if I used Western medicine in that moment. And then I realized I was being so rigid, and my ego was really holding on to this belief system instead of going, wait a second, Western medicine exists for a reason. It helps a lot of people. If I broke my arm, I wouldn't be going to acupuncture. I'd be going to the hospital. And so I had to compromise in that moment and really think about what was going to serve me best. So not a sacrifice, but a compromise. And so I present this question to you. Where are you being a little too rigid in your life? Where are you holding on too strong because you don't want to sacrifice something where compromising actually could serve you? Is it in a relationship with someone? Are you really holding on to your position and you're not going to compromise at all because that would be sacrificing being right? Or where is there a belief system that you're holding on to with a little too much rigidity that you need to compromise? Now, I am never one to say sacrifice your core values. I never want you to give up something that truly means so much to you. But if you're holding on to something with a little too much rigidity, you're holding on to something with a little too much ego strength, and you're more attached to being right and proving something than you are to being loving or being understanding or having peace of mind or even having health, that may be time for a compromise. So think about that for a while. Where have you sacrificed in your life where maybe you shouldn't have? And where can you compromise where you're holding on with a little too much strength so that you can have greater connection, greater health, greater well-being, and greater peace in your life? So I'd love to hear from you about this. Where is that line for you between compromise and sacrifice? Where can you compromise more in your life so that you're not holding on to your belief systems with such ego strength? Make sure to comment in the comments below. I always love hearing from you. Sending you so much love and many blessings.